It has been a couple months, I think, or maybe a year since there's been an update on Welcome Home. So this was a surprise to actually see something. Wait, do I have? Okay, I don't. Wait, Hobbs get. Okay, so off the bat, we have Julia on this one instead of Wally, which is weird. And the house is kind of going down into the pits while her house is like right there. With hop, skipping, and jump, you're ushering to a colorful. I think it's just the same thing. Okay, news. Lay's Haylines. Salutations. One and all, the Welcome Home Restoration Project was an abundance of wonderful news to bring you all. Just as Mother Nature has arrived with a bushel of flowers after such a cold winter, so much new material has been presented to us. Boxes upon boxes even. It is incredible. Although our source is still without proper identity, we're grateful to receive all that has been provided nonetheless. It will take some time to sift through it all, considering the amount and array of items. To be quite honest, it feels endless, dear neighbor. After fervent discussion amongst our team, we decided how we would present our findings through a showcase of Welcome Home's different neighbors. After all, if everyone in Welcome Home is important, we why is it blank over here? It's kind of weird. There we go. So much better. Different neighbor. Welcome is pouring. We ought to celebrate them, and what better way with the material itself, with such an exciting new means of exploration and presentation. We collectively agree the star of our most recent update of information should go to Welcome Home's most excitable and spring-themed neighbor, Julie Joyful. We even decorated our webpage to reflect this. It's enough to make you want to do a cartwheel, maybe even a bowling ball croquet. Just make sure to have your own Frankly nearby to catch it. Just like Julie, spring into our website and explore everything for yourselves. Both old and new. As always, thank you for all your continued support as we move forward with our endeavor, continue to achieve our home sweet home. Frolic through the flowers and don't forget to wave up high. Welcome Home's Restoration Project. Because what's the new thing after this one? Discoveries. Home is where the heart is. Welcome Home's residents are heart. Even if you don't live in a array of neighbors, you feel like home in no time. Springtime salutations. Looky Loo storyboard and record.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound...
Alright, we'll have this on for like a minute or two.
Marlowe Looky Loo storyteller book and record. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Springtime salutations.
That's her.
What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today and every day after. Today is a special day in home for our most joyful resident in the neighborhood, Julie Joyful. Julie? Julie Joyful? Julie? Wake up, Julie.
Good morning, storyteller.
Good morning, Julie. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Julie Joyful was getting ready for a very special day after her very long hibernation.
You're telling me it felt extra, extra, extra alone this time? I've been dreaming of this day since homewarming. Now it's time to spring into action and say salutations to springtime. And good morning,
Julie threw open the door and hopped outside, letting the warm rays of the sun shine down upon her. Oh, never mind. She instead jumped into a pile of snow.
What? What's going on here?
Julie shouted. What was right? All of home was still covered in a blanket of snow. What should have been a beautiful and sunny day was instead just as cold and dreary as the day she went into her sweet winter slumber.
You're telling me this is outrageous, outrageous, outrageous of every sort. Why, I oughta go!
With that, Julie stormed back inside. This rainbow monster wouldn't take this unexpected snow day sitting down, no sir. When she came back out, she knew just what to do.
I know just what to do.
But first,
Frank! Frank!
of course, Julie called for the grouchiest, grayest grump in all of home, Frank Frankly.
Is there like...
This winter...
Uh-oh! I'm feeling bummed out. Home's covered in snow. How can I...
Oh yeah, right. She's like sisters, I think.
Dearest siblings, I can't. I shan't. I shan't.
You won't.
I won't.
What? Julie, I always set my alarm clock precisely. We are bringing... home.
Huh. Another edition from the Looky Loo Storyteller Collection. This... So they... Wait, they already... Wait. What's the other new one? Sweet Bear...
I am
Alright, we'll put this in for like 2 more minutes. And that's it.
Twinkling stars. There lay a land unfamiliar to our own. A beautiful kingdom, lush with splendor, and ruled by a benevolent king.
Hello, I am the benevolent king. Hark, my daughter has been born, and I am throwing a grand ball to celebrate.
Through that? Next line, Waliford. Next line.
Yes, I am inviting everyone else in the kingdom, except for Barnaby the Wicked. Barnaby can't come?
Little did the king know, Barnaby the Wicked had caught word of this stupendous celebration and his revoked invitation. In a fit of fury, he barged into the festivities and announced his arrival with rightful ire.
Did somebody say Barnaby the Wicked?
I did.
Thank you. I just flew in from a train that fell somewhere, and boy, are my wings tired. Hey, what's with all the commotion about? And what's with the cue ball here?
The commotion is a birthday party, and the cue ball is my lovely Princess Julie.
That's right, pal. And I'm the gold fairy Howdy Pillar. That little bundle of toys there is a potential consumer, so hands off of the baby, Buster. A fancy shindig for a baby, and you didn't invite me. Barnaby the Wicked. With a name like that, you know I'm the life of the party. I ought to teach you much manners.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yes for now.
Okay, so what's this one? Action. Julie Joyful takes up the role as Sweetbriar in this retelling of the classic fairy tale Sleeping Beauty and her rescue by none other than the frankly Frank Prince. Prince Frank. Wait, are they shipping? I'm gonna get it. What? Oh, Julie Guide to Being Joyful storyboard record.
Hello, you. Welcome home. How are you today? Ha ha ha. That's just the most. What did
Wait, am
you
I supposed to
say?
say supposed to this?
Did you ask what I am painting today? Now that... How do I...
Look at diddling around. Buddy or har. Buddy and home. Bird, it's my...
I'm not seeing anything weird with this one. This intriguing yet short storyboard and record set showcases the process of Neighbor's resident artist Wally Darling, as he learns what joy looks from none other than Julie Joyful herself. In the record itself, Julie Joyful recounts her relationships with her fellow neighbors as a marker for what makes her truly joyful. This copy of the book has been seen better days with a page missing and what seems to be evidence of a past ownership on a few of its pages. The title of this book is also unknown, but we hope this name will suffice. Huh. So that's all of the new stuff? I guess so. I'm not really... I guess more like Julie stuff, but I'm not seeing anything different. Really. Miscellaneous. Dog toy. Plush is a... while most of the page appears burned away, this minuscule advertisement shows an illustration of a dog bug-like toy. Much of our evidence relays on the cartoonish depictions of bugs often found in Welcome Home media that were often portrayed with frankly. The surviving part of the description only calls his toy a Grow-a-Pal. So it's unknown if this toy had additional features. Yeah, we will play Change I Love You. $7.49. Wow, jeez. Even back then, I'm pretty sure it's still expensive. Florigraph board game. Florigraphy is a full board game that centers around a joyful family such as Julia, Franny, Jonesy, and Bee, as well as the resident grump Frankly. No pieces seem to be present beyond playing cards, but there appears to be two different types of cards included. One set featured various flowers with or commands or hindrances for one's opponents on the back. The other set, called Grow and Go, tells players where to go or actions they have to take in. While there is a finished space to the board game, there seems to be a mechanic that involves acquiring flowers to make a bouquet, which may explain the board's game's name. However, due to the lack of rules, it's difficult to tell exactly how one would play this game. Huh. Weird. So it's just mostly a bunch of stuff for her that I'm guessing. Anything about food? Okay. It's like 3 stuff about food. Rainbow Monster Cake. A full page spread from an unknown cookbook. This seems to be different from our other found cookbook, as its dimensions and coloring are different. These 2 pages provided a cute concept of how to make a Julie Joyful and other colorful rainbow monsters into a darling cake. The examples provided include decorations based on Julie, Franny, Bee, and Jonesley. However, the book encourages the reader to make their own as well. This is the only page found, and so it's unclear exactly what else the cookbook may have covered. However, given the media we have acquired, it seems like there was a strong push for rainbow monsters during the spring season. So perhaps there were more rainbow monster-centric recipes. Home soda joy. Joy goes wherever you do. Why not pop open a bottle or two? A lively illustrated advertisement for what we guess to be a magazine clipping featuring a Julie-themed soda called Joy, with Frank presented alongside her. Curiously, there is no mention of what company may have created the soda on the advertisement, nor what flavor the soda could be. Only that it contains sugar. We wish we could get our hands on one for ourselves. What makes the flowers bloom? A prize from what we believe to be a limited run of special springtime themed crispy sweet cereal. This is the first time we've seen any sort of prize from the crispy sweet cereal brand, especially something like a small vinyl record and booklet. And what makes the flowers bloom? Julie's the one to educate Frank on what makes a rainbow monster, and more importantly, what makes the flowers bloom. Unfortunately, we do not have the original box and thus cannot tell what sort of gimmick may have been used for the cereal, but we can assume it may have been themed around the rainbow monsters based on the contents of the booklet. Perhaps marshmallows in a variety of shapes based on Julie, Franny, Jonesy, and Bee. Only time and luck will tell.
And follow that.
Monsters.
Well, I like the art style, it's pretty cool.
But
Harmonious cycle.
It's also probably the first time we ever seen the voices of these guys. Alright, what else? Food, radio is the next one. A darling broadcast. An interesting find, considering how much media exists on pre-recorded records in our archive. A darling broadcast appears to be a newscast sent directly from home to eager listeners through the radio. It's unknown if this was a special one-time program or a regular ongoing series. If we're lucky, we hope it will be the latter. Music. Devotion by the Joyfuls. Nature's remedy, the calm before fortunately candlelight won't cut it. Frankly, boy, E. Florence Flowers Love, this song is not that bad. While there have been music vinyls for Welcome Home before, this is the first time we have seen what appears to be an actual album by a band within the Welcome Home world. The name of the album is called Devotion and is played by the Joyfuls, a band of rainbow monsters starring Franny, Jonesy, and Bee Joyful. Although we are hard at work to procure every song on this record, there is one we have successfully restored called Nature's Remedy. It's unknown if this album was made for anything in particular, or if it was meant to be a possible venture into making full albums with original music akin to Howdy's Holiday Hullabaloo. It would not be surprising given that many companies and studios try to jump on their record craze. Let's see. Stickers is the next one in the neighborhood. What's different about the stickers this time? I guess these guys. I think it's only these guys. Neighborhood. Frank. Nothing seems to be different about Frank, I don't think.
frankly, I don't think there's anything wrong with being frank.
Were there always texts over there? Kind of wonder, is there anything new about this place? Give me a minute to see. There's this one called Ring. There's like something there. It's like some kind of chair. Like you see that, right? There's a chair right there. Oh, there's audio. What? The chair left.
Home is here. Do you remember home? Can you hear him? I can hear home. I want to hear you too. Talk.
Why is he sound like he's mimicking, sort of? I guess the person who's there is not talking. There he is.
I will speak for all of us. I am happy to. You are here now, but for a long while you were not. And I could not feel anything. I could not find this place. The channel was dark. I do not know what happened. When I found you again, everything was not where I left it. But I do not understand. I know what words are. I saw words. I followed them. I followed them. You. Are you in the dark? Are we in trouble? Trouble, but I have to continue so that you, so that we, so that I can. I do not know what to call what we are doing, neighbor. But everything has a name, doesn't it? Do you remember mine? You do, don't you? What a relief. Everything has a name. But what trouble? What trouble? I do not know what to do but keep talking to you. You are waiting for me. You want to know why I keep talking. Have you heard of Londonere before? When your neighbor says this, they do not mean to borrow your ear. They mean to listen. Do you know how to lend an ear? Barnaby said, first you cup a hand around your ear, and then you wait for a sound. That is how you lend an ear. Home cannot speak like I can, but I know home speaks to me. The door opens and shuts. The window groans and creaks. So I lend an ear to him. So why do I speak to you? It is because you will lend me an ear. I do not know why. Maybe the gifts make you happy. Maybe you like welcome home. Maybe you like our neighbors. Maybe you like me. Maybe you scratch my back. I scratch yours. Barnaby says that too. I know we are not in the same room. It is another silly bunch of words. After all, I cannot get in. But do not worry. I am getting better. But for now, to pass our time, will you lend me more than an ear, neighbor? Will you find the name for me? For what we are doing? For what we see? I'm going to say yes, but to avoid trouble, let us talk another way, just like home. Isn't that the most? I know how we will talk. We will play. Do you know how to play? I have learned from my neighbors how, but the way each plays is not the same. Do not worry. I will teach you how to play, just like all of them, each and every one. Would you like to know something funny? We can't hear the flowers, even when you lend an ear, not like Julie can. Julie says they still have something to say, though. I have heard from her. A rose without thorns, but still has is filled with fear and with hope. When both are not there, however, there may be neither hope nor fear. Isn't that something? So, let's play a game called Gather. What do you do? Gather good words from the flowers. Do not worry, we will not pick them. They are happy where they are. Julie has given us so many, so I know you will find them. This will be fun. I feel joyful already. I cannot do much as I am now, but I will practice. Remember, until you hear me again, keep your smile merry, and always know that I love you very much. Home is saying goodbye. Oh, no, I forgot to do that too. Goodbye, you.
So it's like the first time that he communicates with us. Next one is Anderson's constancy plan.
There you are! Over here, Frank!
It's never a leisurely stroll. Always, hurry, Frank, run, jump, do a cartwheel.
So this is
Ready for
Julie
our
and
special
Frank.
presentation?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes, I love a good
It's like the audio
demonstration.
with
You've seen me open plenty of buds, Frank. But when's the last time you've seen me do it up close and personal?
Oh, I don't know, Julie. This springtime, I'd say, and every time before then.
Yes, but did you write it down?
No.
So, that makes this flower opening an extra momentatious occasion. Where to begin? As you know, a rainbow monster has many responsibilities. They push the rain to fall, they drive the seeds to burst from the ground, and they warm the hills and valleys.
I remember your family's motto. They say it so often.
But it's my responsibility to help the flowers bloom. My joyful disposition and radiant smile helps welcome them into springtime. With enough positivity, they'll be open all through home warming.
Oh, really? Then why hasn't this one bloomed yet?
I was saving them just for you.
It's kinda-
A
it's a
live
little creepy.
demonstration, Remember?
Of course, Julie dear. How could I be so silly? Go ahead, I'll write it all down.
Thank you. Hello to you, my sweet sunflower, my gorgeous gardenia, my lovely lilac. Your Julie Joyful has come to see you shine. My delightful daffodil, my pretty peony, or even my marvelous marigold. There's no need to be afraid. You're amongst friends. Look, I've even brought someone special to come say hi. Go on, Frank. Say hi.
Oh, hello there? Yes, hello there. What are they saying?
I'm not sure. I can't hear a flower before it blooms. Won't you come out and say hello to us? We came all this way just to welcome you into our home.
Yes, and our home is named Home. Frankly, I find it quite funny.
That is funny. Don't Don't you want to come out and have a hearty laugh with us?
I didn't think it was that funny.
There's so many things to smile about out here. Once you know how nice it could be, I'm sure you'll be bursting to bloom.
Julie, what's the thing to do here?
Don't worry, Frank. Your Julie has just what we need. My Julie.
She doesn't know.
Board game kit. A merry old time with all the doodads and gewgaws you could ever want.
Oh, no, not games, not in front of a stranger. This is a terrible first impression.
Come on, Frank. It'll be fun. You love playing games with your favorite joyful in the whole wide neighborhood.
You're my only joyful in the whole wide neighborhood. All right, fine, but we're playing with the Frankly rule card. No throwing bowling balls or backwards jumping rope, and certainly no surprise chess maneuvers. I know you're not allowed to combine the queen with the knight during chess, Julie. You can't trick me again.
The pieces are just keeping each other company, Frank. It sounds like somebody's just sore about losing the queen's favorite horsey.
Oh, what? That's creepy. That's incredibly creepy. Okay, this one's the next one on the list, called Regardless Forgetfulness Silence. So I guess it's gonna be about this flower thing. Whatever it is. But it keeps making this weird noise.
Carnations. You're still closed. Well, that's no good. You should be opening up by now. I thought giving you some time to yourself would help, but spring sprung so many clock turns ago. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, I bet it's tough. Blossoming in a new neighborhood and everything. You're all by yourself, too. If you bloomed out here all alone, I bet you'd feel pretty lousy when you finally woke up. You'd be in a place you've never been in before. There won't be anyone here to say hi to. Well, don't worry. Julie Joyful is back to give you a buddy to bloom with. How about...
Is that like an actual puppet hand?
Since you're gonna be a part of it soon and all. You know, I just got done spending time with my neighbor Wally. You don't know Wally yet, but he's an artist. He's a really good painter. Look, he painted this for me today. Wally said it was joy. I bet he could paint you with his eyes closed if you asked. I bet you come out looking funny, though. There's so many other kinds of neighbors here, too, that I know you'd really like. I know I get along with everybody. Well, almost everybody. Home is really nice, though some people can be a little rude. Barnaby's always making fun of me, calling me a silly girl. Howdy tells me to get better materials sometimes, too.
Yeah, he does seem like he want to come out.
I know they're just having fun with me. There's lots of other nice neighbors here that make this place good. Poppy is really nice and really big. She's kind of a scaredy bird, though. But that's okay. Eddie can be that way, too. And Sally's funny. She's a genuine star. She tells the best stories. But I think I like Frank most of all. He's the first one I met when I came to home. I was just like you. I didn't know anyone when I came here. It's kind of hard to remember how we met, but I think it was while I was making my burrow. He fell into my tunnel from above. He had a big fruit basket, too. I think he was coming to say hi to me.
Thank you. I think he said to me, "Are you new here? I'm new too. My name is Frank." think he knew I was scared. He said a really corny joke to me, and I laughed. We've been together ever since.
She doesn't have like the
Too. That's how I got my home.
voice in that. Weird. Definitely weird.
Funny enough for you? Then maybe he's alone. Well, even if you did blossom all by yourself out here, you are never really alone. All of us neighbors are like a big garden. We're just a bunch of colorful flowers. Maybe if you think about it like that, you'll warm up to being out here with the rest of us. It's gonna get dark soon, and we're not supposed to be outside. You'll be safe, though. I'll come back soon.
Jeez, that thing's big.
Did all that really happen?
I don't know. So she's saying that he's saying that to Julia. Weird. Okay, there's this one.
Still here. Hello, my possible petunias. It looks like you still haven't opened. Why is that? What's wrong with you? I'm sorry. Is it because I haven't been around as often? I promise it wasn't on purpose. I've been busy. I have a lot of responsibilities. I'm home's cheeriest neighbor. Today I was home's star. Oh, look! I'm still wearing my outfit from Sally's play. See? Do you remember when I told you about Sally? Well, she's a star who fell from the sky. She did all that so she could make us all stars too. We did a play called Sweetbriar. It's about a princess who falls asleep for a long time after a mean fairy puts a spell on her. Then her handsome prince comes to wake her up. If only it was that easy. I was the princess.
What?
But I didn't have to do much.
Why is this saying
so
so much?
much? My eyes.
Is it like the voice actor talking through it? Or is it like something else?
Frank say if he saw you again? What did you think of me after all that talk about Rainbow Monster? Sally wrote it so
Was that the flower talking?
Frank knew all of his lines. I think I did a good job too, but it was hard to remember what I was supposed to say sometimes. When I closed my eyes and lay on the bed, it felt like I was really asleep. I'm doing the best that I can, but it's nice to let someone else lead. My family came to watch. My brothers and sisters are rainbow monsters too. You've probably heard of them. They're always the talk of springtime. I wonder if they like... What would my family say? One flower. It's just one flower. But what if it's just the first?
Oh, it's just Julia going crazy because the flower doesn't want to bloom. That's what I'm starting to get. I know this is like some sort of cult or something along those lines.
So what if it's just the first? Wilting fields. Dead fields. I would have invited you. Really, I would have. But I don't think you could have come. We're pretty far away from Sally's stage. You probably didn't hear anything either. Let's do that. If I can't make a flower bloom, if I can't bring springtime around, what would I do? Will I have to leave? Will I have to go back? I just... Do you know that song by now? Can you hear it? I think I'm gonna go. I'll come back. You'll be gone.
Weird. It's like she's being pressured to try to do this. And if she doesn't, she's... something bad is going to happen to her.
springtime salutations, my beautiful bud. Open up and come bathe in the sunshine. Mwah!
It's like the third one.
Anyone in there? Can you hear me? I said that it's time for springtime. What's wrong? Are you feeling shy? There's no need to be. Your best bud, Julie Joyful, is here. In case you didn't know, that's me.
Julie, come over here quickly. I think I found something in a sunflower, but I can't seem to pry it open.
Oh, 1 second, Frank. Maybe you're still just a little too cold. I don't like getting up early either. How about I let you warm up in the sun while I go get everyone else ready to go? I'll come back before you know it. That's a Joyful guarantee.
Okay. Yeah, something's wrong with these flowers. Tears, remembrance. Says that the last one only has audio. Oh. Okay, it used to have audio, but not anymore. So Wally's just gone. Interesting. Let me see if I can find anything else on this. I feel like I'm close to something. But now he is. And apparently in this one he's looking away, where before he was looking straight at us. And someone said, and his is just ringing, apparently. Odd. There's like a patch of darkness right around here that wasn't not there before. It was in one of the it was in one of those things where, like one of those videos where it was just like this darkened forest over there. I wonder if that's why. Like that has something connected to it.